Well, today's weather had a fall feel to it, and we are expecting temperatures to go pretty low tonight. 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Nick Bannon standing by live in Chicopee, working for you with tips to protect your plants from a possible frost.
Well, last night's overnight temperatures in Chicopee dropped to 37 degrees. Temperatures much colder than that tonight could have a bad impact on your plants. 16 Acres Garden Center in Springfield had a busy Mother's Day weekend, but many of the plants mothers received on Sunday might not last through the week unless you bring them inside or cover them with a sheet. Overnight lows in the 30s and 20s could bring a frost that kills some tender plants like hanging baskets, tomatoes, peppers, and annuals, which are the plants you have to plant every year. For people who have planted too early this spring, you might suffer the consequences.
People try to get an early jump on things, and they really don't gain anything because the ground temperatures are not warm enough for them to produce roots. So, you're better off just waiting till Memorial Day.
Plants at home aren't the only concern, but also fruits and vegetables grown here on the farm, many of which have had to be covered before the freeze. At McKinstry Farm in Chicopee, Bill McKinstry had to cover his strawberries and repair covers on his other produce to save them from the cold. This late frost isn't that unusual, and the slower start to the growing season is helping him.
Things aren't growing as fast, so they are smaller and so easier to protect, easier to cover, but you can't cover everything.
He thinks his asparagus could suffer the most from the cold, but believes they will still recover. Now, McKinstry, who owns the farm behind me, told me that he doesn't expect that tonight's freeze will be that devastating for his crops, and he also doesn't expect any shortages or price increases in the crops either.